I used to be a frequent diner at a restaurant called Soto, and
I don't even know the story.
Really?
Yeah.
So I used to go to Soto all the time because I lived around there, and my ex-girlfriend and I just like loved eating there. And I knew all the staff there, and one of the staff there's name was Angelo, who goes by OVO Jello. And
he worked at Soto?
Yeah, he worked at Soto as a server. That's how he actually met Drake, but that's a whole different story. And through knowing, I guess he quit working at Soto and started working with Drake full time. And for Drake's, I think it was 26th birthday, Angelo reached out to me and said, "Hey, we want to do a private dinner, blah, blah, blah." Sure, let's do it. We had a spot back then called Bent.
Oh, yeah, true.
And so we had a party planner and whatnot, and that's actually how we first met him, throwing his 26th birthday. And then from there, he used to just come into some of our other spots, and we'd always be there working and whatnot. So we just make sure, as we do with everyone when we're working in the restaurants, that they were taken care of, especially like a VVIP like Drake. And I don't know, I guess we just kind of clicked and got along well and started chilling from there.
Were you around for any of that, or?
Yeah, it was crazy when it kind of all happened because, I guess I just thought it was just kind of like, it was, because I grew up listening to Drake's music, like myself and Kai.
Everyone in
all of our
Toronto.
boys, like we like knew every song. So obviously we were, fans of the guy. So then we like ended up meeting him, and then like, when you just, I guess this was just like the first experience that I ever had with meeting someone that you kind of grew up like idolizing their music. Is like you don't really necessarily sometimes like look at them as like just a normal person, because you just kind of. But then when you
like
meet
an intangible person,
exactly. But then when you meet and you converse with them, and then you realize, there's literally just like another guy, like one of us, like from Toronto, like shared a lot of stuff in common with, fashion, travel, and like we just kind of like, I don't know, just clicked because we had, I guess, like natural free flowing conversation, and we're just like, I guess, felt a lot of the same type of shit. So
at that point though, you guys were both equally as guap too, and then he just obviously
he definitely was shitting on us, bro.
I was thinking this, and you know how long he's been rich? Like, I remember one of his bars is like 23 or something,
and debating midlife
crisis, debating
25 cent on 25 mil is right there.
Yeah,
too.
like, dude, 23. Think about how young that is. Yeah. Debating Ferrari prices.
It's crazy.
Anyways, whole nother story, but
on the next episode of Dick Riding Drake.
No, but I guess we just but basically how we met is like what Kai was saying. We just honestly just linked up, and we just shared a lot of shit in common. We were like playing a lot of ping pong together at the time. We were coming and going to some of his shows, and it just kind of was like supernatural. And then we opened Frings, and then that's when shit got crazy.
We had been traveling a little bit with him. Like, I went to London, and at the time he was dating Serena, and we were, just partying and having good dinners and chilling and just talking about like opening a restaurant together, because at the time he had so many people coming in of Toronto and didn't have his spot of his own to host them. And so that was kind of his goal with when we opened Frings, of what he wanted as a place to host people.
In which you did.
Yeah.
Should we talk about some of those parties?
It was crazy. Like for anyone that was around during Frings days, if you would have ever came to any of the basement parties down there, you'd know that they were literally fucking legendary. Insane. Like crazy. We used to just literally like,
during that
we had like an office. We had like an office that was just outside of the Frings
Diablo room.
Party room, and like sometimes it'd just get so crazy we'd like go meet in the office and be like, holy fuck, like shit's just going crazy right now, and then R.I.P. Frings. I mean, who have we had down there?
Like,
we've had,
name a few, just maybe name drop a couple like VVIPs.
I remember for Views, I think Rihanna came. Yeah, we did a party for Drake and Rihanna in the basement. All-Star Weekend was probably the craziest like weekend in Toronto of my life. That's when we had like after parties with Bieber until 7 a.m. Yeah. It was insane.
Bieber is insane.
So packed.
Yeah.
Every day.
Legit. Maybe like 8, 9 in the morning even. I remember walking
out. Your staff
fully, not even bright out. Everyone was working the next day.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I remember like we'd have like a super late night, and like I'd go home, and then one of us would have to be there early the next day, and then shit would already be going, and then Michael Jordan is down there in the basement smoking cigars, playing ping pong.
I gotta talk about this Michael Jordan story. So